On live. We are live. We are live. Here we go. All right. We are gonna put this done right here. Look.
What?
Go here, close, boom, right here on the chat. If you want to add something to the chat, drop your name in and where you are from. What's up, people? Are from. Dun, dun. I will be recording at the same time, but will stop throughout. Through, how do you spell through? Say I'm a millennial. Hello. All right, boom. Okay, three dots here. Dun, 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 and pin the message. There you go. All right, we got Deb up in here. Y'all enjoy your screen. There you go.
Woohoo! All right, y'all. We're trying this live thing here, and I'm going to see how it goes. Wait for a few more people to come in, and then I'll explain what I'm actually doing and why I'm doing this live. Why don't you guys drop a comment? Let me know where you're from so I can shout you out and say hello. Let's see. We've got Stamp. I don't know why I can't see this. This is crazy. One of your biggest fans. Oh, I wish I could talk to you guys so we could just talk back and forth. Because now I got to read this and I can't even see this. It's just not clear enough. Where's my glasses? All right, let's see here. Stamper Secret. Oh my gosh, it's Deb. Hello, how are you? One of your biggest fans. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my readers on and off because they are just readers and I can't see the bigger picture. All right, so today we're going to be in this entry hall. I'm going to be live. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to set up this Christmas tree. Now, I know I tell you guys all the time that I am just creating on the fly, and sometimes I get these comments, no, you're not. Yes, I am. I'm literally creating on the fly. The only thing that I know about today that I want to do is the color. I already know what color I want to work with, and I know I want to use this deer behind me right here. I am going to use that deer in this area. So I'm going to get started. And what we're going to start with first is, I'm going to set up the Christmas tree. Hold on, guys. I'm going to set up the Christmas tree. I've already started with putting, let's see if I can move you guys down. Yep, so you guys can see that. All right, I started here. I'm going to just start setting this Christmas tree up. And hopefully it won't take all day. And along the way, I'm going to give you guys gems, right? One of the questions I get is, how do you know which part of the tree is going to go first? Number one, usually when you are taking the tree out of the box, this end is usually the first end that's going to go in the tree holder. This is how I pack my trees up every year. This one has extra lights. So I left the lights on for whatever reason. But the only thing I do is I use twine to pack it up because I do keep my boxes. I don't like to store my trees in Christmas bags, especially the larger ones, because they can be heavy and the bags you can't stack on top of each other. I think I shared that with you guys. With my boxes, I can stack box on top of box, which is exactly the way I store the tree. And then I just take this off. And every year I retwine it. I think this tree is 3-4 years old. It's a 12-foot tree. Let's get started. I thought about doing this part online. I thought about doing this part offline, but there's some gems that I can share with you guys about setting this tree up that you can actually get and would be informational for you. This is one of those trees that once you place the next tree in and the next tree in, inside of the slot, each one should light. I don't even know why I added extra lights on this tree. Now, this is one of those 12-foot slim Christmas trees. And so I'm going to show you another trick. Normally, I have my gloves on, and I don't know where they are, so that by the end of this, my fingers aren't raw. However, they may be because I can't find them. But here's my handy dandy work stool. So I don't wait till I have the entire tree together before I start to fluff the tree. I already know the tree needs to be fluffed. So I hope you guys can see this. I start with each individual section and I fluff the tree up. Now, how do I fluff the tree up? So you've got usually 4 different limbs on the end or throughout this entire limb here. So I always start with, and I'll start here, if you guys can see this one. So I fluff it up from the back, and it's easier for me to do it this way. I can't stand having the tree all on top of me while I'm trying to fluff. So I fluff, so I start off with up, side, left and right, up, side, left and right. And by the time this tree is finished, I do start at the very bottom. By the time this tree is finished, one other tip. You know how at the bottom of this bracket or brace, you're going to tie in a screw so that it doesn't move. These things don't move, they're fixed. I don't tie my screw in until the very end. Let's see who else is in here. Me. Okay, where's my glasses? All right, guys, this is going to be crazy because I'm going to be going back and forth. I must have missed something in the very beginning. Why are we doing Christmas today? I love it. We are doing Christmas today because Christmas has to be done in August for me, being a creator, to bring things to you. If Christmas isn't done in August, and sometimes I go as early as July, I literally set up the house in July so that I can bring you guys the items before they sell out in the store. When I initially started like 5 years ago, I was bringing Christmas in November and everybody was like, well, duh, it's sold out. I can't get it. So that's why I'm doing Christmas today, or Christmas in August. I need to finish this Christmas setup in really 2 weeks because I've got other things going on. Keep in mind that this has to coordinate with what my life is as well, meaning I'm a licensed designer. So I have work outside of content creation that I need to complete at a certain time. I used to decorate Christmas for my clients' homes as well, but that just got to be crazy and the schedule was so bad. And it takes a lot to decorate a home for Christmas. And people don't mind paying. So if that's a business that you guys can do, if you're good at Christmas decorating, trust and believe me when I say people will pay you to decorate their home for Christmas all day long. So think about that and consider. So hopefully that answers the question for why we're doing Christmas here in August. All right, so I'm gonna fluff this tree up. This is alive. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get this tree together. But I'm thinking that you guys will get some type of knowledge, information, something that's worth it to you while I put this tree together. Also, if you have a question, and it doesn't necessarily have to be design orientated, it can just be a question. I don't know. You can ask me a question about anything. I can answer it or I can't answer it, but I will let you guys know which is which. This is my first live, so bear with me. And again, it's something that I'm trying that's new to give you guys even more value. So if it works, it works. And if not, you can do something else with your day. You don't need to necessarily spend your day with me. But I hope you stick around and spend some time checking, popping in and out of the live while we put this Christmas together. And I know I don't know if any other designers have done this on YouTube to really do it live and show you guys how it's done. But I guarantee you, if they are a designer and they are a creator as well, they are putting Christmas together today, right now, or they've already started. If you notice, if you go on Instagram, a lot of designers have already started putting things together, and they're giving product away and showing, because I know the things that I've purchased, some of them have already sold out. All right, I will get up periodically and I will check to see if you guys are leaving comments or questions. We're just going to have a good time. That's what we're going to do. All right, let's see. Marviny from United Kingdom. Hello, hello. Hi. Let's see, Tiffany. I love your account, Miss Mimi. Thank you, Tiffany. Daphne, hi, sweetheart. How are you from Alabama? All right, guys. So if you missed it, we are doing Christmas in August. I'm setting my house up for Christmas. By the time these videos come out, it's like at the earliest, it's really September, October. All right, so that is the first. We're gonna start a all right, I'm gonna start a outlet. I'll start with the cord. And so what I do is I want to make sure that each section is working. And I'm doing that in this phase here to make sure that each section is working, because if I'm having a problem with lights, I want to know which section. I don't want to put the whole tree together and then figure out I have a section in the middle that doesn't have lights and I've got to add lights later on. So that's tip number 3. You guys are going to get lots of gems with what you can do to make your process a lot easier. So let's see what we have. I'm actually looking for the Christmas tree outlet, and I don't even see it. I see these are lights, and I don't even know why I left these lights on this tree. I'll be completely honest with you. I normally do not. I must have been in a huge hurry, because I normally don't leave lights on the tree. Okay, so we know that a set of lights work, or is that the tree? Yeah, that's the tree lights. These lights aren't working. So we're gonna pull these off. I don't even know why I left them on. I must wanted to add tree. I guess I was trying to add lights last year for whatever reason, but I normally never leave lights on the Christmas tree. This is probably a first, so I must have been in a hurry with taking it down. Or it was tangled like it's starting to appear now, and I just didn't have the patience. There we go. All right, I think that's going to be the end of this. I can't see it anywhere else. All right, so I'm going to cut this here, and then I will find the other end and take those off. But that's my lower tree, the very bottom section here. All right. Let's fluff it up a little bit more. I'm looking at, so I'm just spotting it, and I really, It doesn't bother me not to fluff it completely because this tree is going to be so full once it's all said and done. And so things that I've decided already to do, I know that I want to use the 12-foot tree here. I know that I want to use my color. So let's get the next one. Now, I usually store the trees also in the same position that they're going to be coming out of. So I don't necessarily need it to be tagged, even though I don't take my tags off. Ooh, I almost cut the wire. Child, I need to slow down. I do keep these little ends that we get with the Christmas tree so that this doesn't poke a hole through my box. All right, I'm gonna have some questions for you guys. I said earlier, sending love from Orlando, Florida. Hello. Mimi, watching you from the Bahamas. I love the Bahamas. You people are so sweet. The food is so good. That is one of my favorite, I have to say, for an island destination. The Bahamas is one of my favorite island destinations to go to. Each and every time I've gone, I have loved it. Not to say that I wasn't in a dire need of a vacation, but I have loved it. All right, so this tree should light up as I'm putting this in, and it does. And that's what I love about this tree. The fact that there's no plugs to connect. So now you guys are gonna see, I usually just take off one row at a time. This stands up, and it usually stands up pretty good. This portion it keeps standing until I get to the very, very top. So with this branch, I spread out, I separated the actual limbs, and now I'll go through lift, left, right, lift, left, right, lift, left, right. And the reason being why you want to lift left, right is because I want to sit things inside of here. So I do want this to be able to house anything that I want to sit. Like you guys know, I use a lot of large ornaments. I will put a nutcracker in the tree all day long. All right, I said you guys can ask me any decor question, or you can ask me questions that are not decor related. It's okay. I'm going to spend this time really chit-chatting with you guys. I don't have a helper today, so I'm going to have to go back and forth and go over and read your comments as I'm going to stop and do it periodically. This is Hope sending love from Orlando. Hi, Hope. Gosh, is that Denny from Greece? Hi, Denny. Another one of my favorite places. Okay, hello from Birmingham, Alabama. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for stopping in and spending a little time with your girl. Yvette is coming from New York City and she loves the content. Thank you, Yvette, for stopping in from New York City. This is crazy how you can reach so many people from so many different areas, and I love it. I'm having fun. I think this part when we did the live, like we were testing it, that was so cool for me. I had so much fun doing that because at first I was apprehensive. I'm not gonna lie. Being on YouTube, it's really my kids. My kids were the one to say, and they were on me years ago. Mom, you need to go on YouTube. You need to go on YouTube. And I was like, I wasn't even on Facebook like that. I wasn't that person. And finally, my daughter was like, Mom, I'll help you, blah, 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 right? And I said, okay, well, it's been 5 years that I've been on YouTube, and I'm having a ball. I'm loving it. The community of you guys, the comments, ouch, that hurt my face. The comments that I get from you guys, and for the most part, I'm going to say they're 99% positive. I know creators have these stories that the comment section is, horrible for them. I really haven't experienced that. It's been real positive. The community of you guys, it's been great, to be honest with you. And it's everything, because this is the thing, I won't lie. I'm a designer that I exclusively work with people that have higher budgets. And so I've always said that I want to get to a place where design is affordable for everybody. Everybody should be able to design or create an environment of their home that they choose to. It should not be just exclusive for people who can afford an interior designer. It should be. And YouTube is the way that I can do that. I can give back. I can give back through YouTube. I can reach so many people that I ordinarily would not be able to reach. All right, leave a comment. Those of you guys that are here, have you decided what it is that you guys are doing for Christmas? Or at least what color you guys are working with this year? I want to know what people are doing. Last year, everybody was all on the red. I was not. This year, I guess I'm late to the party. I am going to be doing, and I wouldn't say a lot of red, but my color is cranberry. I used to just love the cranberry, and I stopped doing a lot of the cranberry. I think I went to the blues, the black, the whites. I did a nutcracker, which was a red, black, and white theme one year. I did a gold. I'm trying to think of all the things that I've done on YouTube. But child, last year was that natural with this natural spears that you guys know I love those spears. So the theme was everything was all natural. And that was pretty cool too. It's not taking long to put this tree together. I think I've been live for, 15 or 20 minutes, and I'm at the halfway point. So it probably won't take as long as I think it's going to take. But I hope I can get it all done today for you guys while we're going live. I'm thinking I could, but I might have to come back tomorrow and just show you guys some of the finishing if I can't finish it all today, because life does have to go on. All right, I hope that's the right one. I'm thinking it's the right one, but I hope, when I say the right one, I hope this is the right section. Otherwise, you guys are going to see that I'm going to have to take this thing down and start all over again. Okay, let's talk about the live tree versus the real. Ooh, yes. Okay. Where's my glasses? Okay, let me see. What are you guys saying about colors? Love your content. Miss V, hello. How are you? XL from Detroit. Hi, Nicole. Denise, that tree is gorgeous. Hey, someone, where did she get that beautiful tree? Hello, my mentor. This is Nana Love Garden. Ooh, Central Florida. Guys, I'm going to link this tree because I linked it last year. I love this tree. It's from Walmart. So everything that you guys are going to see today, I'm going to try to link, but not just linking it. I'm doing the extra. I'm definitely going to go the extra mile, and I am listing for you all of the materials, and even more so, I'm creating a a guide, kind of like a guide for you guys to tell you if you have a 7-foot tree, this is the amount of bulbs you're going to need. This is the type of ribbon you're going to need. How if you want to decorate a cranberry tree, a blue tree. So all of that stuff is coming, and by the time this live is over with, it should be, and I will leave a link for you guys to take a look and gather it. I'm waiting on my daughter to come back, and it's all ready to go, but I was so focused on trying to make sure that I had everything that I needed. Here, so that I didn't have to stop and leave you guys on hold and leave you guys, long by just waiting. All right, so this tree is gorgeous. I love the number of lights. The only thing that it is not is it's not remote control, but okay. All right, so let's take, I think it's 4 sections. It is. And for whatever reason, I sure hope that this is the next one, and I think it is. Okay. So again, this is how I store my Christmas trees. Every year. And I take the time to put all my stuff away. I kid you not, I still have some ribbons that I've made 10, 15 years ago, and I will pull them out. If I put anything, and I am putting some things on the tree this year, on this tree, that I've had for at least 15 years, and I'll show those things to you guys. But when you store things away properly, you can use it over and over again. Let's see if I can get this in here. And we're in. Let's get the ladder. This is the last one. I'll lay that right here. Let's turn you guys up a bit so that you can see everything. All right, I cannot remember, but I hope that this is the tallest ladder that I will need for this tree. But I'm looking at it right now, and I'm thinking, I need to get the taller. Okay, so this ladder is what, 8 feet? I don't know. It's not, it doesn't say. Six, seven, yeah, it's an 8-footer. Okay. So I'm hoping, I am praying that I don't need another ladder, that I do not have to go. I do have a taller ladder because I have 20-foot ceilings. So I do have a 16-footer. That I don't like to fool with. I have to go and get somebody to bring the ladder because I can't, at this age, I can't move that ladder by myself no more. I was able to before, but no longer. So you guys can see that I'm only taking down a row at a time so that I'm able to have better control over what it is that I'm fluffing. If you even call this fluffing. I'm going a lot faster today because of the live, and I want to be respectful of your time. Now, I do continue to move it back and forth. so that I'm not just twisting, especially if I have other things on the tree, and you guys are going to see that when I start to place things on the tree. I'm going to go left and then I'll go right for a little bit, and that's so that some of my wires won't get mixed up. And so I will go back and forth on the tree. OMG, I think that's one I got last year. If it's 9 foot, this is 12 foot. This is the same she put up last year, and she dressed this girl up for real. Thanks, Denise. I did dress her up. If you guys remember, this was in the living room last year. What is so strange, guys? I can't even remember what I did for my entry hall last year. I don't even remember. That's crazy, right? If anybody remembers what I placed in the entry hall last year for Christmas, put it in the comments, because I literally cannot remember. I remember what the living room looked like, because in the living room for the fireplace, I had that gorgeous emerald green and those gold deers that lit up. I had some, that is what I really remember. I do not remember this entry hall. And it's going to bug me because I should remember, and I don't. What in the heck did I do? That's crazy, right? Oh, I wish I knew. Okay, why did I select this slim tree instead of a full tree? Because you guys know I like a lot of Christmas decor. And a full tree would take up so much space. And then it limits me for anything else that I can put in this entry hall. I don't know if you guys, can you see? Oh, you can't see. I got a new table for the entry hall for fall. Girl, my fall is here. My fall has been here and is gone. That's how short fall is in this house. So if you notice, I haven't really gone on that side yet. I will do that and fluff those things when I move the ladder. But I'm trying not to keep moving the ladder or to have to move the ladder back and forth until I really, really need to. So I'm going up, left, right. I know I'm going pretty fast, but I am going up, left, right, and up. First is always up. And this little sign that I haven't gotten rid of yet, because I kind of want to know, I'm just going to tuck it in. And you're not going to see it. Excuse me. You're not going to see that once this tree is all said and done. I think this ladder may work because I have 4 more steps that I can go up. So I think we're good. I'm going to turn it back around. All right. Okay. All this talking is making me thirsty. All right. Here's what, okay. I drink water all day anyway. Okay. So what are you guys saying? I never knew that I was going to need glasses for this. OMG, I think that's... Kyle says, I am late. What are we doing? Kyle, welcome and hello. We are putting up Christmas, and I am starting a series for Christmas where I literally want to show you guys what the real deal is for getting Christmas ready, and how I set up Christmas. In the process, I also want to make sure that I leave you guys some gems with what you can do for Christmas, where you can purchase a lot of the things that I am purchasing. Ooh, child. Here it is. This has got wire everywhere. And when I say wire, I'm not talking about my what's this stuff called? I can't even think. I'm not talking about my twine. I'm talking about Christmas wire for the lights that I think this is the second time that I almost cut. Now, I think this tree has this portion of the tree, it has some additional lights. I have no idea why I added additional lights on this tree last year. Now, here's a trick as well. Let's see where I can go and show you guys this. Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to thin this down and then I'll show you guys. Last year it was black, white, chevron, and gold. Who is that? Denise, are you sure? Last year was black, white? Was there a tree? Black, white, chevron, and gold. Was it the drums? Was it the big drums? Oh, I loved that tree. Oh, yeah. And it had nutcrackers. So it was a nutcracker thing. Last year's entry hall was, how could I forget that? That's crazy, right? Was that last year or the year before last? I think that was the year before last. All right. So this next tip, at the very top of your tree, this has to go. Okay. At the very top of your tree, you know, you have your last little thing that you're going to slide in. Now, I don't fluff it up on top because it can get a little time consuming. I fluff it up down below. So normally I would have a little table and I would place this on the table and I would go around and around and then fluff it up, fluff all the limbs. I don't know where my table is that I normally would do this. I didn't think about bringing it for the live. Sorry, guys. And it just, to me, it's better. It saves my back on the ladder, especially for the number of trees that I put together. So I get it started down below. And then I still prep it a little bit because these limbs are so short. Literally, you're going to go up, side. You're going to go up, side, 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 and up. And I'm just going to go around and around and around. The reason why I think that there's extra lights is because of this little thing right here. But I don't see them. And then this is a plug-in. It's really weird because this is a plug-in, but it's attached to the tree. I swear, I hope I have not mixed these trees up because that's going to be a problem. If I mix these trees, putting the tree away, I may have mixed these trees up. Okay, so that's the problem. And if that's the case, we won't have a topper today, which is crazy, or the live will be ended really soon because I need a topper. I start decorating my trees from the top of the tree. I don't start at the bottom. It's easier for me to decorate from the top because the top sets the tone for everything else. I want to know what I'm doing, and I give each and every one of my trees a crown. Depending on the color that I'm working with determines that crown. Look how this is filling out. And I'm doing it all below, and I'm sitting on a stool. These are techniques that I have found and learned. Like if I was decorating at my client's house, This would be on top of the table. I would place a throw, and this would literally be on top of the table. And I'm just gonna go around, 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 and pull it down. I'm just pulling the limbs down. I guess the biggest thing is since I actually smush my limbs all the way back up so that it can fit into the box. I have a girlfriend who keeps her tree, and that works too. I just haven't tried it. I don't know if I have the room for it because I have so much Christmas gear. But there's a stand that you can get. And you put your tree on wheels, right? Your tree's on wheels, and then you leave the tree. Really, you don't smush the tree back in. You leave the tree as it was. You put the cover on it, and then you slide that puppy to your garage. I don't have the room for that. I have so much stuff in my garage, and I need it for storage. My even at the warehouse portion, it's full and full of boxes. If I wasn't organized, I would not be able to get hardly any of that stuff in there. Okay, I need to keep up on comments, right? Let's see. All right. I'm in Jamaica, your biggest fan. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Nicole from Long Island, New York. I love it. Thank you. Denise just checked. Yes, thank you, Denise. You know what? Denise was checking for me. I literally could not remember what I did. I remember that Nutcracker theme with those large drums. I still have them. I love them. But I don't remember. I don't physically think about remembering what it was. What did I do last year in this entry? Well, this was going to be totally different. Again, this year, this entry hall is going to be totally different. And I love decorating and dressing up the entry hall for Christmas because it sets the tone. And to be honest with you guys, I know I show you a lot for Christmas, or my house is completely done on Christmas, but I'm really doing in the last few years about 50% less, yes, than I have done on any year for Christmas. At least 50%. Like this year, I'm not sure that I'm going to do anything in the dining room. I don't know. Because I'll probably be hosting again this year. And when I set up the dining room, I end up having to take a lot of that stuff down to host. All right. I'll turn you guys back up so you can see the top of the tree again. All right, there we go. So now I'm not stuck on top of the ladder putting this thing together. The next time, oh yeah, I think this is going to be tall enough. This ladder should be tall enough for me to do my magic. Okay, I think I got the wrong tree. Yes, I think I do. Unless I'm supposed to add that somewhere. This is really crazy. I don't remember plugging anything up ever. So I think that belongs to something else. Let's see. Okay, let's lay this here. And I'm gonna see if there's a plug on this side. This is crazy. I don't see a plug. All right, I'm gonna have to add lights to the top of my tree, it looks like. Because I think that's gonna be the solution. I'm almost certain that the top of this tree belongs to another tree. I don't see a plug over here. Okay. That's crazy, right? Unless I'm doing this wrong. Okay, so right here. So maybe it does plug up. No, this is crazy. This should not have to plug up. But clearly there's a plug here. No, this is weird. Something I did wrong. All right. Let's see if I can make it work, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to add lights to this portion because it's not lighting up. Or maybe I wasn't supposed to take it out. Yeah, I've taken this loose somewhere along this. And I know it doesn't go here. Let's just see. Oh, it did. Okay. All right. So I took that loose at some point. Why? I don't know. But now it's all lit. Yeah? You guys can see that? All right. So as I go through this, I'm going to pull them around, pull it down. See, they're still kind of up. I'm missing some. And I'm going to put the crown in. I'm going to move the ladder. And I'm going to put this crown in. And then I'll determine where I want my front to be. Which, it really doesn't matter where the front's going to be. This is a very full tree. But as you can, I don't know, you guys can't see it from this angle. It is hitting the chandelier. It is super, super tall, which I love. And so coming down below, all I'm doing is I'm pulling these limbs down a little bit. We'll do that. Okay. Wow. All right, that's it. Do I need a break? Do I need a break? No, I don't need a break. Love watching your content. I look forward to Thursdays and Sunday videos. And that is from Sonia from the Bahamas. Oh, you guys, I think I had like 3 or 4 people on here from the Bahamas. That's crazy, right? All right. Now, what is next? I've got my tree lit. I fluffed everything up, and I'm not even sure what time it is to be able to say. Oh, that took 45 minutes. Not bad. Okay, that took 45 minutes. Took the tree out, fluffed the tree up. Now I'm going to set the crown. I want to set this crown, and I know that I want to go with the gold, and I will show you guys how I'm going to set the crown. I'm going to use some of the limbs, and I'm also going to use I really want to go get pipe wire, but I'm going to have to go get the black. Hold on, you guys. This tree is so pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. All right, I can't find my black pipe wire, but I'm gonna share this tip with you guys. It is super easy to use pipe wire. It's easier for me to use that in order to affix something to the tree. This is very strong. Today, I am going to use floral wire, which I don't mind the floral wire. That's what's inside of here to begin with, is the floral wire. But the problem I have with it is I'm going to use the floral wire, and then I got to take the pliers up and down to cut. So that's the only thing, is taking that down. I think I'm all caught up on the comments. So having said that, let me put that in my pocket. Put that on this side. All right. What I'm going to use for the crown is this. Look at she's gorgeous, and I think this gold works with everything. I love this. So I will create a crown. Let me see if I can back you guys up some so you can see a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see how much more you can see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys can see that crown a lot better. I think you can. Let me see if I can make it even smaller. I think that's it. Okay. I think that's it. And then this is as wide as I can get, as high as I can get, you guys, so that you can see this crown. But the other thing that I do is I push the ladder into the tree as much as I can. That way it reduces the amount of reaching that I have to do. So let's go up, and I will put this crown in here. Voila. And I really just start placing it inside of the tree as deep as I can get it. It's not like the floral where you can just drop stems in a vase. These have to be inserted one by one. So I'm literally picking all of my placement. I'm not really worried about seeing the stems below. See how you can see this stem here? I hope you guys can see that. You can see this wood. Here's some pipe wire that I can reuse. Okay, I'm gonna reuse that. By the time this is said and done, I will have so much glitter on me. This is the season for it. If you guys see me out and about in a store, yes, I will be covered in glitter. I'm going to take these and I'm putting them all the way around the tree. You don't want any side of the tree to be left empty. Even though I'm probably concentrating a lot more. So why do I do my crown first? Because I am going to have a lot of items on my tree, a lot of ornaments, balls. I have large things on the tree, and it's a problem working back, going backwards. Once this tree is set, it's going to be a problem with filling anything or going back into the tree. You're not going to get the ladder as close as I may need to get it in order to fill this tree up. I'm going to come down. Wow, that's gorgeous. And see how much more I need to get that desired look. Okay, so I'm going to bring the ladder around so that I can do this front, bring it down below. This is also how I store my Christmas anything in a plastic bag, and then I sit it inside of actual plastic large containers. So I need to bring this around and work on this side a little bit. And wow. There is another topper that I ordered this year for a smaller tree, and it lights up. I don't know. I like to find something that has some drama. Even when I did the all natural tree, when I did this tree last year, these you can open up and spread them out. They're all, even the limbs are wired, but I tend to like it full and to be a little bit closed. Some of these I will try to affix it with the tree limb itself. I haven't had the need to use any wiring, which is pretty great. Now, on this crown, I'm literally just creating like a halo effect. I think this is going to be the last one. We can move the ladder. Okay, that's pretty stunning. You guys, look at that. All the way around. I think I need 2 more on that side, this side. Okay. All right, let me do that right quick. Yeah. So that evens that gives that whole illusion right there. And nothing is too long or too short. And it's just full. Oh. Okay, I don't even know if I shared with you guys that Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Let's move the ladder up. Okay, just a little bit. Now, I've added my crown. The next thing that I would suggest that you guys do is, what happened to this right here? Hold on. Am I still live? Yes. Okay, I pulled something out. Let me figure this out. Oh, I pulled that out. All right. Ooh. I think, yeah. Hopefully. Okay. I think I'm still live. Okay. Drop. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some more people have joined in so I can shout you guys out. Hi Denise, I can see your name. I can see your comments. Kaja, I am late. What are we doing? I think I already explained that. Love, love, love this. I am so happy for the live. It's been overdue. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi from California. You are already decorating for Christmas. Yes, Molly, I am. I can't see this other. Okay. Love watching your content. I am. I'm decorating for Christmas already, and I'll explain that and recap. I'm decorating for Christmas in August. I've done it as early as July. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's see. All right, I'm decorating for Christmas early. I have done it as early as July. I want you guys to see this next part. I've done it as early as July. I need to do it early so that anything that I am showing you guys, I want you to be able to get it, and retail sells out. So if I don't get these videos up and out to you guys no later than September, none of which I'm showing you, you'll be able to get. It's all going to be gone. And I can assure you of that because I'm choosing pretty much the best things that I can find and locate. So I just finished doing the crown. Okay, which turned out really gorgeous. All right, so this next part, and this is some true stuff. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do this next thing. I want to use this. I want to use this, and I've used this before. I think one year I used her in the family room, and I propped her up on a table, and she was just gorgeous. We named her. So the next part of what we're doing is inserting all of my large ornaments, my things that, like when I inserted the nutcrackers, when I inserted the drums, all of those things, I'm going to do that now. So I want to insert her, and I know this may sound crazy, but I want to insert her some type of way where it seems like she's coming out of the tree. I know. It sounds crazy, but it's gonna all look really good when it's said and done. So to do that, and these are just thoughts. I don't know how I'm gonna execute that, how I'm gonna get it done, but it's a thought, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. That's the whole thing. All right, so I know I need to move the tree over back here a little bit. And I'm anticipating making sure that I still have egress. Can you guys see the tree? Yeah, I just moved it over. Making sure that I still have egress. And I want to kind of make it like, I don't know, I kind of want to make it like that. So I kind of want her sticking out like in the walkway a little bit. Yeah. You guys can see this vision, but I still want there to be room enough so that I don't get put out of here with my family and all of my craziness going on. But it is what I want to do. So I got to figure out where I'm going to place her first. And I am going to put her in this tree some kind of way. I want to put her in this tree. But, okay, she's already tangled up and stuff. The first thing is for me to figure out how I'm going to get her in there. Where should I insert her? And yeah, let's just try it. That's all we can do. That's all we're going to do is we're going to try it. Hi, Sonia. And I'm not sure where you're from, but you love watching the content. Thanks for joining us. We're already into an hour. I said this was not going to be longer than 2 hours, but okay. So this, she lights up. Okay, I just killed a cricket. That's just disgusting. Hold on for a second, I'm disgusted. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I gotta get that thought out of my head because if anybody's like me when it comes to bugs, I just freak out. So now I'm thinking that it's probably spiders on the tree. It's probably other stuff. Okay, let me not freak out. Let's calm down and let's focus. All right. So what I'm going to do is take this out, and this being the bracket that keeps the legs, it kind of keeps the tree together. I want to take that out and probably put it here for now. I'll put it up for now because I need to get these back legs inside of this tree. This is crazy, right? But I think I can do it. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to try. We are going to try. I think one of the keys is my insertion point should probably be the same. Let's see. Okay. I'm so tickled. I did it. I want to bring it down a little bit more. Okay. I did it. All right. So I know this looks crazy right now, guys, but when this is said and done, and I dress this deer up and have all of this dressed up, and I'll probably add another smaller deer right here with all of my Christmas, my bells, my ornaments, everything on here, this will make sense. So bear with me. All right, so leave a comment. What do you guys think about me inserting this deer inside of this tree? Just be honest. What are your honest thoughts? Let's see what you guys say. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I still think I'm blind. All right. So far, I'm so tickled because I can see the vision. I can see the finish of this, and I think it looks good. Now let's add our next biggest thing. So keep in mind, that's these steps that I'm taking. Step one, you fluff the tree, you take out a box, you fluff it. If you're at lights, if you don't have any lights on there, Then I add my crown, and now I'm adding my largest things that I want on this tree. And one of them is to make this deer appear like it's in the forest and coming out of the tree. This is crazy, but I'm loving it. All right. Next thing, I'm gonna add some of these gold bells. So I'm gonna add one to the top. Let's get some wire ready. Now you could use wire, or you could use the pipe wire that I just discussed, or you could use zip ties if you want to zip tie it. I don't want to zip tie it because when I'm taking stuff down, I just want to hurry up and go. I want to. A lot of times I'm pulling it and I'm going. I'm pulling it and I'm going. So I'm going to take my wire. I'm going to put this back in my pocket in case I need it when I'm up on the ladder. And I'm going to slide this through. My hands are so dirty already from just handling the tree. And I'm going to loop it just like that. And then this portion is what I'm actually tying to the tree. So let's see, I'm going to step back and see where I want this to go. And I'm almost certain that I want it here. And so I kind of eyeball it to see where I want something to go. And then I get on my ladder. Now, guys, I placed floral wire on that deer. Let me turn it up for you guys so you could see. Okay, there we go. I placed floral wire on the bale, but I didn't even need it because by the time I got up there, I used the actual tree limb because it was looped. Here's a second that I'll add. I'm going to put that somewhere around. I think I want to go around here. So let's see. And I'm going to use the actual tree to fix that. And then I'll just turn it this way a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to sit up like this instead of flapping down. So now I'll get my wire, even though it's sitting perfectly now, but I want to get some wire. And I will fix it even more with the wire. That's looking good. So these are my heaviest points. This wire can be cut with scissors. You don't necessarily have to use pliers. And I'm going to loop this through the tree here. And then I'll tie it around a limb. So now it's not going to move. It's stuck. It's permanent. It won't be moving. Okay, so these are my largest 3 items, I think. I wanted to put a Santa Claus in the tree, but I'm pulling myself back because I'm going to have so many other things. Now, I've got 3 large items that are just the showstoppers, right? When you walk into the space, you're going to have all of this is going to be decorated on the side. But when you walk in here, you're going to see this gorgeous tree. And then you're going to be like, okay, what is that deer doing? The deer is coming out of the tree. Let me get some water. All right, so what did you guys say? Let me check. Where are my glasses? I asked you guys to tell me, what do you think? Love, love, love. Okay. I don't even know. Okay, so let me type in. the question. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Tell me, guys, what you think about the deer coming out of the tree. Hopefully, you guys have seen it. Somebody send me a message making sure that you guys are getting my messages and that you can hear me okay. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. It doesn't matter. I have to decorate this tree. So if you guys aren't getting this during the live, then you definitely will get it. Okay, I'm so far behind. Okay. I'm watching this vision. That's what I think it's Monroe has said. Veronica from Dallas. I love the reindeer in the tree. Thank you, Veronica, because I wasn't sure that this is working. Okay, watching from Maryland. Hey, Mimi. Cassandra from San Francisco Bay. Love your thought process. Not traditional. Yes, I love the deer exiting the tree. Okay, so I'm on one. I thought I was. I love it too. Okay, deer coming out of the tree is fire. I am Ida from San Bernardino County, California. I love your idea of the deer. Okay, so I thought I was on to something. I'm loving this too. I can't wait for it to get finished. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is start adding my bulbs. That is the next step. And again, I think I mentioned this earlier, guys. There will be a link for you to click, and everything that I'm telling you guys today will be in this profile, this ebook, and it just talks about what you do from start to finish. Like, you guys I don't need to show you to go out and get more decorations and do. Work with what you already have. Just follow the plan. If you follow this plan that I've created, you will create a designer-worthy looking Christmas tree. I used to call it, or my friends and stuff used to call my trees that were at the Macy's parade. If that is your desire to create something like that, and I have placed it for a 7-foot tree, a 9-foot tree. I think I even gave a dimension for a 5-foot tree. Like for my mom, I do tabletop Christmas trees for her. And they're only like 5 feet, if that. And I'll put a little tree in her space, wherever she wants it, on top of the table. And then I put things on timers. So all of this is going to be on a timer. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to go over and press a button, turn on the Christmas tree. It will come on every single day because I've already set it to come on. And I can envision this when I'm coming home and I'm walking in the door and I can see this, or coming down this hallway or from the living room. I'm going to be able to see beauty, Christmas, everywhere I look. So it's my favorite time of the year, and I do go all out. Okay, I can go on and on. You know, I'm a chatty Cathy, as you can tell. So let's get the bulbs. All right, where are they? All right, let me get those bulbs. All right, I don't know where they are. How about that? Okay, here's that. All right, I'm going to start with my largest bulbs first. And I put things in a trash bag that has a handle on here, because when I go up the ladder, I want to be able to just pull a bulb while I'm up there. This is our color. Isn't she cute? This is our color this year. So this isn't a red, it's more like a cranberry. And I'm gonna mix all of this up. Uh-oh, I just stuck myself. And I think there's one more color. But look at that. This is gonna be so lovely. So this is a second tip. You decorating a Christmas tree, you wanna go fast, you're by yourself, put all your bulbs, and I already have everything on wire. I put them in a trash bag so that I'm going up the ladder Now, I will load up on one size at a time. I do not go back and forth. I will load these up and then I'll go down smaller, smaller. And then this year, I will drop in some teardrops and cascade some bulbs along the way. So let's get that going. So I'm going to start here. And I hope you guys can see. Yeah, you can. Wow. Look at what this does. And so what I will do is alternate. I'm placing that inside. And I'm alternating color, but not size. And I'll bring that down here. Now, what is the rule of thumb? If you can, try to create a triangle effect. So, step down. I'm coming down even further. And I'm going to place in the guide, it's going to tell you how many of this size bulb. This is a 7-inch bulb. How many you're going to need for the size of the tree that you're decorating for. Okay, so that idea works unless your strap breaks. And you need more. Now, placing these bulbs in these certain areas, I'm not necessarily even looking at the color combination that I'm choosing and I'm pulling out. I'm mainly focusing on, and I'm leaving holes open and empty for a reason because there's other things and other bulbs that are going to go in this place. I'm just generally pulling it out. This one I'm going to save for last. Make sure I put these to the side. Let's not forget the bottom. And I'm going to come around to this side and I'll finish over here. So I guess the rule of thumb could be if you're that person who wants a measurement, come on, baby. If you're that person who wants a measurement, every 2 feet, you probably want to insert a Christmas bulb, for your larger one. All right, so that's the large bulbs. Let's see how to go down. All right. All right, let's go to the next size. So this year for this tree, I'm not sure that I'm going to place any ribbon on the tree, but if I were going to add ribbon, so I skipped a beat, I would put the ribbon before the bowls. Okay, if I was going to do bowls or if I'm adding ribbon, I would put all that before the bulbs. But this year, I really want this tree to be covered with Christmas bulbs and floral. That is my main objective. So I am going to be adding tons of floral to this tree and then some ornaments that are just fillers. Okay, so the next size is the same color, right? but I'm going to double them up and put them on there singular as well. Okay, so give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. This one I want to be in a single position by itself. All right, so let's add this. I'm trying to hold it with both straps. That's it. So this one here, I want it to seem like it's part of this, so I'll butt it up right next to it. And then I will place the smaller one here. You guys get that picture? So you see how I'm filling that in? I'll button this one up right next to the large. And then we're just going to start filling in certain holes. Now, the bolts are not exactly on the end of the limbs. I'm kind of pushing it back a little bit. Unless I'm doubling it up, like this is a double, this one's on the end, I will drop in a floral. So what I'm creating with the bolts is pretty much a base for the floral that's coming in. Yes, I'm adding color. I'm filling it in with color, but I'm also creating a base. I'm gonna move the ladder. Now I'm trying to choose different finishes so that I can have that fluctuation, not all flat, not all sparkly, not all reflective in the same location. The common thing that is going to be in this, for this tree, is the color of the bulb and the color of the tree. I'm going all in with the color of this tree. I'm completely going to commit. I want this to appear as though it is adjoined with this. And then we're going to start filling up. I want to get as close to the wall as possible. It's not a turning tree, because I've had that where, you know, when your tree is spinning around. I don't have to be that concerned with this back corner here. Yeah, so that front is filling out really nice. How many of you guys get into the spirit of this Christmas decorating by watching me decorate? It kind of adds nostalgia to it a little bit. All right. So some of these, when the tops of them are loose, I just take pliers and I just squeeze ever so gently to tighten that up a little bit. So I'm mainly just filling in. I know this seems so easy for me. I wonder if it's easy for you. How does it feel? Let me not be lazy. Get down to the very bottom. And this is where I'm seeing that I didn't fluff up. So I know that I'm going to need to fluff up I usually try to cheat a little bit, and I don't really fluff up a lot of the bottom because I know that something's going to be in front of it. All right, let's go to the other side. And get it easy. Pull the ladder over here. Make sure I get the back of the tree. We do tend to forget about the back. All right, she's coming together. Let me check comments. Please hit the like. Wait a second. What is that? Really appreciate you taking the time to do a live tutorial. Thank you, the preacher girl. I'm not really sure what color you use this Christmas, so appreciate the live for some inspiration. That's from Kasia. Yes, looking forward to watch your show each year. Let's see. It takes me days because I have to decide more, less, etc. Please hit the like button to get this video pushed out to more people. Thank you so much, Little Mac. Glory to God. It's looking so beautiful. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you, guys. Let's see I need to go down more. Okay. I'm loving this. And you guys, this is the thing. All of these concepts be in my head. So when they come out to looking like I think it should look, I'm excited. I'm just uber excited. Now, I was going to place this here without looking to see that I already have the same thing here. So that doesn't work in this space here, but it would over here. And that's having something shiny reflective, something that's matte, and something with a little sparkle. I do need something here, so I will wait and place something there for later. I still have extra bulbs, but so far, I'm loving the way this is looking. All right, let me get some water. Okay, let's see. All right, next up, I'm going to take one more bulb. Okay, and this is how I call this, and I created these. I used these a lot last year, where you take several of the smaller bulbs, and even though this is the same color, and I created like a cascade effect, and this is all just on the floral wire. I'm just thinking about it right now. I should have done one online for you guys so you could see how it's done. But here's the thing. These lives are going to keep happening. There are other trees that I'm going to put together. And I will remember that I didn't show you guys online how to create this cascade. It's super, super simple. You just have to decide, where you want it. And so what I love about it is I could place that if I wanted to place that and give a collar to the deer, which I still probably will do something like that. Look at this. Tell me that's not gorgeous. And then I have something else that I'm adding to this deer. So this is how you're gonna take what you already have, elevate it, and take it to the next level. Look at this collar for the deer. Now, you guys get the picture. Okay, I'm gonna place this here. And what this does is it creates texture for the tree. And I want it to, just like that. Wow. Just like that. You see how that filled in? So nice. And then I'm going to take the limbs, twist it around a little bit. Okay. I'll place another one going this way. Where's the bat? So you don't need an awful lot of these. I'll probably only put maybe 4 of these on this tree. This is an even longer one. So let's place this way. And all I'm doing is I'm just kind of filling in. I'll put that in the back. I'm bringing it down. And then I think I'm gonna let it hang right there. So right now it looks like, oh my gosh, she's got so many cranberry bulbs on the tree. Yes, it does. And the only color of bulb that I'm gonna have on this tree is cranberry. But I am going to give, the gold is my contrasting color, and you guys will be able to see what I'm gonna do with the gold, adding that gold in there. But I wanna first drench this tree in my cranberry because that is that stunning effect. And then I'll accent with a different color. All right, so let's do one more cascade, I think. I probably would have finished this tree by now, but it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm doing the live. I didn't want to place that there. So I'm making sure that all I did was drop it in right here, just like so. I'm making sure that I have everything secure because when you have company, people touch things. I don't know what that is. Well, they touch it, and you want to make sure that it doesn't move, or you're not going to lose anything. I'm going to place another one here. And then I want to place one more on the back side. Do I have another one? All right, I don't have another cascade, but I have the individual bulbs. So I'm going to place those on the back side right quick. So what I decided to do was cheat a little bit, and I'm not going to decorate all of the backside. I'm just going to cheat it out a little bit, and just to give you guys the idea of what it is that I'm doing. I wish I couldn't find, I have these gold birds that I'm just thinking about it now that I could have attached. I'm gonna look for them because I know that I want to add those. Okay. So next up, let's see. What do I want to do? I want to bring in my floral. All right, I want to bring in just a few hanging pieces And this is something, guys, that I've had for a long time. This is one of those ornaments that I've had for at least 15 years or so. And I like to have things that are old on the tree as well as new. It's just kind of like nostalgia for me. It just, oh God, look at that. Just, it just adds a little bit. Oh, I just loving it. It just adds a little bit of memory for me. I want to say at least 15 years old. All right, let's get these before I kill myself. Don't let me say that out loud before I trip on your. I have a few more that I want to add. I'm trying to be really delicate with these because these things are old. And see where I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it here. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's do the last one on the other side. I almost ran into my deer. Did you guys see that? I literally almost ran into the deer. Okay, so let's just see if she's going to be a problem. I don't know. I can't wait for my family to say. They're going to be like, girl, mom, what are you doing? Okay, let's hang some, let's drop in some floral. All right, I want to show you guys, this is how I store and tie these large deers together. I package everything back inside of the actual house of the deer and store it this way. It saves so much. I don't know what I did with my flowers. Hold on for a second. Here they are. Okay. These are the berries. All right, guys. A few more ornaments. That is crazy. All right, this is the floral that I want to place. I think it's a lily. I think this is a cranberry lily. I want to place this in the tree, so I'm going to add this floral, and I don't even know. I might take the green off. I think I will. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the green leaf off. I don't want to see that much green. I mainly just want to see the lily. And I think I'm going to cut these. Let's see how hard they are to cut. Because I'm doing a live, I probably won't cut them because I didn't cut them off. They're not that difficult, but it is time consuming. So I will probably just place them. And I want to show you guys what adding this floral does. I'm going to add even more floral. This tree's coming together. And so, let's see. I'm going to add, wow. I'm just going to stick that in there. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to bring you guys closer and try to, so that you can see the full effect. I'm going to try to bring you closer. How about that? A for effort. Okay, I think that's closer. Yeah? I think that's closer. I think that's closer. You guys leave a comment. Let me know if that's closer, if you can see that better. Okay, let me catch up on comments anyway. So let's see. Showing the camera up too high. Thank you. I've just adjusted it. Can you show the deer again? I couldn't really see it. Okay, let's see. There, can you see it now? Let's turn it. How about now? I think you can see it now coming out of the tree. I think it looks better now. I think you guys get it better. Somebody let me know. I need to start inventory so I can see what else I need to get before it's all done. Yes, I would say definitely do that. Know how you store it. Okay. Are we talking about the deers? Okay. I still have the original box that this set came in, and they're still selling this thing year after year. So it must be a hot item because every year I see the same set. Let's see, let's turn you guys. Okay, I think it's center now. Every year I see the same set. Somebody let me know if they can see the deer. Child, I don't know what I'm doing. I think you guys can see it. I'm not sure how to really turn this thing so that you can see it any better. All right. Anyway, if you can see right here, I just placed this cranberry flower here, and I want to get some more that I have here. I want to see what it looks like if I leave the green. I don't even think you're going to notice the green that much, but it's mainly this lily that I'm just loving. And for me, it just gives that tree much more of an organic feeling that I'm looking for. And I want to just take it in and just sit it in like so. All right. So you can't really see the green, so I won't take the time to cut it off. I was cutting that green off, but I don't think I need to do that. And I'm just placing it in there just like so. I'll try not to cover up. Wow, that's stunning. Okay, I'm gonna just use a few of these. I need to get the sides as well. I'm doing clear white and beige with silver and gold. I know I'm extra, but it sounds good. I love the fact that you're doing the clear white, so it's like a crystal, and then the beige. Just bring in some velvet beige bulbs as well. They have some that are looking really good. We can see the deer. Good. I agree. I need to check my inventory. You guys are out checking inventory. Good. No, how you store it. Okay, so what do you mean? How do I store it? Can't wait to see. How do I store it? So I tie it up, yeah, and then it's in the original box. But if it's not in the original box, I will go and get the large containers. I'll try to remember to list those containers for you guys, how large they are. They're clear because I want to make sure that I can see whatever it is that I'm pulling for Christmas. So they're clear containers so I can see what's inside of them. And then I will store them inside of the container. And that's how I'm able to keep this stuff year after year. I need to go up top. But I think I'm going to put a gold. I want to put a gold up top. So, all right, let's just put this in here. Let's go on the other side. I'm loving. All right. Let's get some more floral. Hi, we got to give you a name, sweetie. I don't know what we're going to call you this year. But what I will say is you're stunning. I am going to give you a friend right down below here. I will be putting a friend there. Okay, let's do one more here. All right. Now, I picked up these berries this year because look at this color. Look at this. Mainly, I picked them up for the garland, but look at the size. I think it's 36 inches. But I think I want to put some on the tree. So again, this is just impromptu. I want to see what it looks like. You guys tell me if you like it or dislike it, because I think it's going to call for that. Just a little berry. And let me see. Yes to the berry. Okay, yes, I know. I just asked you guys to tell me your opinion, but okay, it's yes to the berry for me. All right, let's see. That deer looks right now. I can't see that. What are you saying? Let's see. What are we doing with the deer? So after this is done, do you take it all down and then put it back up right before Christmas? No, Riley. This is up. This is up. I do not take it back down. This is up. And I will be having parties and hosting. And yeah, some people who don't know that this is what I do for a living, they'll be like, I have somebody who said to me last year, I had a party. Let's be September. And they were like, it's September and you got Christmas up. Yeah, I have Christmas up in September. It was actually up in August. So no, I don't take it down. Love how you are layering the decor and color. Yes, Elizabeth. OMG, I love it, says Denise. Yes and yes. Okay. All right. I'm loving this berry too. Okay. The berry did it for me. It is just, that berry was it. Let's go up top because we haven't been up top in a while. And let's add some things up top. Look at this berry. It's just, oh my God. The berry coming down is just the layers of the element that this berry is giving me. Okay, I want to do a few more berries because I'm loving that before I switch colors. Now, you guys have noticed that I haven't had another color other than the cranberry, and this tree is stunning. So you don't need to mix a whole lot of colors, but what I am mixing is texture. I'm mixing and adding layers and layers and layers on top of layers. All right, let's put a berry here. I need a second ladder. That's what I need. So that I don't have to keep moving the ladder. I'm gonna go get another ladder. Because moving this ladder back and forth is not cool. Yes to the berry. And I haven't even spreaded it out. I just mainly took it out of the bag and I'm just dropping it in there. I'm dropping it in there next to floral. I'm creating an overall effect. I am definitely going to go and get another ladder. When I saw this berry, I was like, okay, she's stunning. I do want her. This is at Hobby Lobby, guys. And they are going to have a sale. It may be on sale now. And that's the thing about their Christmas stuff. You can catch their sale and get Christmas for 60% off of whatever that price is. Okay, Okay, I need a berry down below. I'm literally gonna go back and get some more of these berries because I know that I'm gonna need more. I just wasn't sure as to how much of a dimension it was gonna give me on the green tree. But girl, look at this berry. Okay, oh my gosh, this tree is stunning. I'm so happy and so blessed that I'm able to put this tree together. It's just giving everything to me. I want to see what this looks like, the berry, what it looks like if I adorn the deer. I am going to leave this here for a minute. I am definitely going to do this. I just want to see. Let me step back and see what that is. It might be overkill, but no. It's not. Look at this. It's not. Let's do another one. Okay. It's not overkill. All right. You got to come in and bend a little bit. So let's get you in and get you this way, like that. Okay. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to need some wire. All right. Do you guys see that? Do you see? Do you see the berry? Okay, I think I'm going to put some wire on it. Okay, am I in the way? Can you guys see how I just added the berry onto the reindeer? Look at this. Okay, I know. Okay, let me stop because I get so excited. The little bitty things that you can do for detail. Now look at that deer. I haven't even finished adorning, and I know it is a male, but I call everything that's beautiful a she because we give it a whole nother dimension in life. Let me add a few more berries. I'm gonna go get another ladder right quick so I don't have to move this ladder. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That fast. Okay, I'm gonna go back and add some more bulbs before I start adding. Let's add some more bulbs on this side. I don't know why I just had one ladder. That didn't make any sense. I never decorate with just one ladder. So, but it's cool. You know what I was gonna ask you guys? If anybody knows how to get rid of these dang crickets and this noise, it's just like your fire alarm thing when you need a battery. It just chirp. All right, that looks so much better. We're gonna add some cherries to this side. This reindeer, this whole effect of the reindeer is just stunning. Can you guys see the cherries? Oh, I'm Gore from, hold on. Nope, I love it on the deer. Okay. Hi, Mimi. I'm a fan. I love everything you do. I'm inspired watching your videos. I plan doing a lot of decorating. When should I start? Gloria, you have to start when it's perfect for you. For me, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Even if I wasn't doing this for content for you guys, my Christmas decorations would be up by September. I would start in September and finish them by the end of September because I want to see it. I never was that girl who waited till December to decorate for Christmas and then you're taking it down. That didn't make any sense. So I would have mine up. Even when we were doing, what is that called? Trick or treat. And you open the door, people would be like, oh my gosh, you've got Christmas. Yes, because we love in Christmas season over here. So mine would be up even in September. So me doing it a month earlier for August just for content, I'm good. I'm going to love on this. And yes, I will be turning on the lights. Put it on a timer so that you can see this all the time. All right, I'm gonna add a few berries on this side. Yes to the berries. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I know I probably say each year because I'm pretty sure I said it for the nutcracker tree last year because that was a really pretty tree. But this tree is just gorgeous. This cranberry, and it's not a red, it's a cranberry with little bitty hints of red. And the dark berry here that you see, I'm loving this. Mr. Deer, and having it, I need to do one more here. Okay. And I am going to place this on a wire so it doesn't move or it doesn't fall. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? I don't know. Okay. Let me step back and see what I need to do. She's looking so pretty and I'm loving this berry. Okay, I've got one more. I think I'm gonna put the berry. Yeah. Let's put it here. There's nothing on this end. I guess I can say when you're all said and done, if you have something on every single limb, then your tree is fully decorated. Not that you have to have something on every single limb. That's not what I'm saying, but if you do. I think my favorite part of this tree so far is the berries on the deer. I'm loving that. But I'm also going to adorn this. And I'm going to take ribbon and make it like I have, what do you call those things? The leash that you hold on to and it's going to come back to the tree. All right. All right, I'm going to drop in another floral and I want to show this one to you guys. Now we're going to start bringing in some more of that gold color. So this is going to work and pull in some of the gold. I'm going to drop in other gold things, but this one, and I'm going to link this one as well, or for sure, it should be in the method. And I'm going to drop it right here. Let's see. You guys can see that. And that just adds, it's just a subtle hint of adding some of that gold. So I'm going to place those. Where are they? I have a whole bag of them, but they're not all for this tree. I'll be taking this same cranberry color into the living room, and then I'll probably switch it completely to a different color for the great room. So I'm choosing limbs that probably have one item on there, maybe just for instance, like you see, this just has the cranberry, the blackberries and the red berries. But look what it does when I place this on top of that cranberry. Now it's cascading even more. It's just adding another texture, another layer. So if I want to lighten this area up here, which appears to be pretty dark, I'm going to stick this in there. And now that contrast is coming through. So you see the gold. I will add these all the way around the tree. I should have probably had them opened and separated before I started the live, but it's okay. Can you guys see that? Is my head in the way? Look at this. All right. Let's do a couple more. So I think I'm going to end the live in a little bit, but I think I'm going to work on the tree some more. And then when the video comes out, you guys can take a look and you can see the finished product of what all of this is going to look like. And I guess the video, when it actually comes out, you're going to see all of this. The tree, you're going to see everything. I think, am I going to go live tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow or Friday. And then I can show you what I'm doing to the outer areas, to these tables. I got another table because I wanted another area to decorate. Wow. Okay. So I'm just taking one of these, and I'll be honest with you, I think so I've got two types of floral that I'm using. This is one that I'm using this year, and it's got more of the stone, the glitter that's on the leaves. How do you know you have a good flower, right? These flower petals have wire. So I can bend it, twist it every which way that I want. This is a quality petal. This is a quality flower here. And I'm opening that up. The reason why I'm sharing this one with you is because right now, if you guys can see, I've got the same floral that I put on the tree here, but it's falling a little flat. And this is the difference between the two, right? So I'm thinking, let's bend this. If I put this here instead of, okay, I need to get it down. Now that to me is a lot better. And then I'll probably put this one back here. Yeah, just drop it in like, no, wow. Wowzer, can you guys see that? That looks so good. And then keep in mind, I am going to give her a collar. I haven't decided. The collar may be a bow that I place here, and then I'll draw it back up. That's probably what I'll do. And because I want to create the effect of like having reins, like someone's riding the deer and you've got reins going back up to the tree. I do want to create that effect. So right now I'm just giving a little bit more of a crown. This, I don't even know if this is coming through on camera, but this looks so good and it's working so well with what's going on with this tree. It's crazy, it's bananas. Now I want to add a little bit of a contrast because that contrast is going to pull everything together. So do I need any more berries? I think I need a couple more berries. Where are they? Berries, where did you go? All right, I think I want to add some berries here. I wanted to add another berry in the front here. You see how this looks like it just, when you see what it looks like without, and wait till you see when I add that berry, I'm gonna just pluck it in there, and it just finishes that section right there. So I've got it going on from top, middle to bottom. I've added my special ornament that I've had for at least 15 years. That's coming through. And I'm gonna have a deer here or here. So I don't wanna waste ornaments and I don't wanna waste decorations where I know there's gonna be something in front, in place of it. All right, so I think anybody can walk by. You'll probably have to walk single file, but you can walk by. All right, let's add some contrast to this tree. And I think that's going to be, after I add a little contrast, I'll finish today's live. And at that point, and then you guys can see the total finish when the video comes out. And I hope that this was helpful. Let's add some contrast real quick. All right, I don't know where my gold. Okay, I'm looking for my contrast, guys. Give me a second. I know this is live. Oh, I think I know where it is. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. All right, I gotta add some gold picks and just bring in a little contrast for the tree. And that is, this is what it looks like. So these are like, they're not a brassy, it's kind of like a bronzy gold. And that is, I can show you the difference between the two. I'll show you what the difference would be. And so I'm just gonna add these and drop them in areas. I need to spread them out. So I'm creating contrast. And it's really very subtle. It's not a whole lot. So once I add these, I can tell at that point if I'm going to need to add more of the cranberry and where I'll need to add this. I hope you guys can see this and how it's coming. I'm just dropping the gold in, and I think this is the ticket. Let me show you guys if I was choosing another color. All right, these are bells that now I've had these bells for I don't know how many years. And you see how that color is kind of like a bright gold. This one is even brighter. And I'll put one here. You guys can see that. To me, that's too much. If I were to place those all over the tree, that would be too much gold. And my tree's not, I want it to have like a rich traditional sense. This is a great ornament, don't get me wrong. This is a great, something you can use. It just doesn't work for this tree. Something a little bit more subtle like this works for this tree. Because I've got so much going on for the cranberry and the burgundy. That's what takes center stage. Now, the bells I'm going to put out, I am going to use the bell because it's the right color, but I'm really using the bell so that my granddaughter can play with it. That's the only reason why I'm using it. Last year, she was one last year, and she got such a kick out of turning on the lights with the remote control that I think she's going to get a kick out of this tree. She's one of those people, guys, I am not exaggerating. She's already putting together floral arrangements. I can give her some flowers and a vase, different flowers, and she will put it together, and it's a beautiful arrangement. I have it on video because I know I'm saying something that doesn't sound believable, but it's true. It is absolutely true. All right, so that is it. That is the contrast that I'm going to create. I will finish this tree offline, and you guys will see the finished product when the video actually comes out. Yeah. Let's see. Let me answer some more questions if you guys had any questions. I don't want to leave you hanging. I have tried yard spray. Okay, wait, let's go back. Oh, let me see how to do this. I don't know if I can go back. Yeah. Somebody just said Christmas is 50% off this week. The preacher girl said this was gorgeous. Wow, yes, for the berries. It's looking fabulous, a masterpiece. Thank you so much. Hobby Lobby, 50% off this week. So, hey, Mimi, I'm a fan. I love everything you do, and that's Gloria. I'm inspired watching your videos. I plan on doing a lot of decorating for Christmas. The ornaments on the deer neck also. Yes, I will be adding that. I will definitely be doing that. I've tried yard spray, sulfo, mint plants, rosemary. I'm in the nothing works. All right. Absolutely on the flower. I agree. All I can say is, wow, I wish you had a place where I can send pictures of our trees. You can send me pictures to my email. So pretty. Okay, OMG, I got mine, the bells. Yes, you got them from the Dollar Tree. I'll have to check that place out. Yes, start them young, teach them the skills. It's love, fabulous. You never disappoint with your creativity. Thank you, guys. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for spending the time with me and celebrating the holiday spirit, getting it going early. I'm loving this. I'm super, super excited. Okay, I'm going to end the live if I really know how to end it. I'm not really sure. I think I do. I think I can end it. I don't know, but I think I can. So we'll see. Until next time, guys, make every single day a great day. I think my next live will be on what is today? Today's Wednesday. No, today is Wednesday. Maybe Friday. Friday, I'll probably finish this entry hall and we might go into the living room. Because this is not going to take a whole lot. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me guys know. Let me know if you guys want to continue to see these lives, if it's something that you want to do. It does take me longer and time to set up, but if you guys want to be a part of it, I'm here for it too. I can do it. All right, till next time, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Okay, I'm not sure how to do this. Wait, I can't even see this. All right, I don't even know if it's still live, but let's see. All right. Gosh, this tree is gorgeous. Let's put up some more. Let's put some more contrast. And then I'm going to finish that beard. Ready to go on top of the ladder. I'm talking about stunning. Let's put some gold down here. See, I need to know what it is that I'm doing. Make sure this was done. Oh no, it's still going on. Hey Mimi, I have a house to decorate. House bomb burned down in Eaton Canyon. Fire. I have purchased a few pics. Would you like to show you the style? You are still live. I know. I don't know how to turn it off. That's crazy, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Love you guys.